Hello everyone, welcome back to Taekwondo Sean. Today's video is a 2-minute Tuesday. We're going to be fixing your strikes, your blocks during pumse, during sparring to give you the perfect timing. When do you shift your weight? When you go into the stance? After you kick? When's the best time to punch and strike? When's the best time to block? And this, if you give me 2 minutes, I'm going to improve it. All right, check it out. Make sure you watch to the end of the video because I have a tip for after a kick, how to maintain your balance and how to do this technique properly. All right, so let's start the timer. Step number 1, do the warm-up video. Cards appearing above, and then we get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys 3 examples of pumse number 1, take a good jump, and then we're gonna talk about it. So let's see if you guys can figure it out on your own. So ready? Wait, chayat, 준비. So example number 1. Okay, now example number 2. Okay, stay with me, stay with me. Now example number 3. Okay, so I know it was a bit over the top, but like, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Which one do you think it was? The first one, second one, third one? Do it quick, pause the video. Okay, so let's explain it. The first example was us blocking after the lower body, after our weight had shifted already. So it was like afterwards. So every strike, every block happened after my lower body and my center of gravity had been set. Now in the second one, we did it at the same time. So as soon as I shift my weight, I had that punch coming out just as my center of gravity was shifting. And then for the third one, it was punch first and then I stepped. So it was before the weight shift. So now we gotta guess which one was the strongest. The correct answer was example number 2. When you guys shift your weight, at that moment that you're stepping on the ground and your weight is shifting, you're able to better utilize the power from the ground and the power from your center of gravity, and it travels from the kinetic chain. So imagine here, as I turn and I step, I'm able to harness the power through my back leg into my core, which I strengthen when I breathe out, or when I key up, as I block, and I can transfer that to my block or my strike. So as I step is the best time for you to perform your block and your strike. All right, so let's talk kicks, okay? So after you do your kick, sometimes our balance can be a little wonky. Sometimes we're coming down hard on the ground. So there's something we can do to help ourselves. Can I speak English? Anyways, here's what we can do to help ourselves. All right, so let's use pumse number 1 again for the example. So I have my walking stance here. I perform my high block. Now I'm gonna do my front kick, up chagi. And then as soon as I'm gonna put my foot down, some of us are coming down hard. So instead of trying to time it like this, what you can do is put your toes down first and then plant your heel. And when you plant your heel, that's when the weight really shifts onto this position. And so as your foot comes down, so kick, as the foot comes down, touch, just to get the balance, just to know where you're at in center, and then you can sit down into that. So after the kick, that's one of the ways that you can maintain your balance and also maintain as you shift your weight to enable yourself to have the strong punch after the kick. All right, I know it's only a 2-minute Tuesday, but I got a drill to help you out. Let's say you're in your tojang, or let's say you're outside and you have some space, right? What you can do is you can do laps. Doing any combination from any of the take-up pumse would be great. So let's use an example, the first motion or first 2 motions of pumse number 1, right? So the yellow belts learn this. So from here, I step forward, I make sure I shift the weight at the correct moment, then I can step forward and punch, and then I step forward and punch. And then I can turn around, do the same thing. Now it's very easy to get, you can use this tip, right? Very easy to get the timing right if you practice it. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes better. And that's what we're after. All right, so let's sum it all up what we did in this video. We had the idea to punch preemptively. We had the ability to punch at the same time we shift our weight. And we had the ability to set our weight and then punch. And we determined that when we punch at the same time that we shift our weight, that was the ideal time we generated the most punch. Our uniform snapped the loudest. Our punch would probably break something the easiest because of the force that we're able to generate by using our center of gravity and our kinetic chain. All right, so make sure you guys practice hard. Make sure you guys time it well. And we'll see you guys on the mats next time. All right, if you're not already subscribed, punch that subscribe button, kick the like button, and we'll see you in the next one.